Hello everyone and welcome back to I Play Skyrim, Episode 8, Loose Ends. Here you can see Chivalry is just getting the Dragon Soul he needs to unlock his most recent ability. And here we are, we're going to unlock Dragon Aspect so we can use that to help keep us alive. And this video is going to have some transitions. This was a long recording and a big mess, but I managed to shorten it down to something somewhat manageable. So we are back in Raven Rock, and here we are coming to the rescue. Well, we're coming to help. Captain Vela, thankfully, is not going to die because, yikes, the rate of damage is just crazy. And of course, Janasa's just hanging back. She's not gonna jump in. You know, I'm not spotted, I guess, was the deal. But she's been sort of all over the place the last couple episodes and playthroughs. You haven't seen it, but she gets into these animations where she's just running for several moments. You know, and then I fast travel and she's still running. So. Whatever. Another playthrough had happened. It was so constant that I had to just dismiss her from my service. But this is a great episode. There's a lot of fun stuff in store. A lot packed into one 20-minute episode.
Make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use... Besides, I don't feel comfortable. We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
I mentioned once before that I do love collecting my arrows, and unfortunately, you get to witness that here for a moment as I collect a couple arrows and harvest the ash spawn, and then connect back with Captain Veleth with my results. And in case you weren't aware, spawn ash, alchemically, is good for fortify enchanting.
Have you found some? This is strange. The note says it's from General Folks Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be... I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. The Earthstone and... well, it's a shrine that... I can't recall. Be careful. This general...
And having just taken care of some ash spawn, Chivalry is not ready to go take on Fort Frostmoth. So we're going to do something else for a minute here. Great kill cam. The thing falls apart like a Jenga tower. That was great. That was great. And yeah, this video was, I don't know, about 54 minutes long to start. got it down to 20 using a bunch of transitions and shortening the clip. This took a while. There were a lot of bandits. And then there's a lot of loot to find. I'm gonna take some veggie soup so I can keep my stamina up, so I can keep taking these shots, and then dropping a Fortify Sneak, 19% harder to find, so that they target my companion and not me. At least that's the general philosophy. Wow, look at them all moving around up there. Whew, and she's just running right in, and I have to try not to hit her. Challenge accepted.
That it? Best. That the best you could do? Damn you.
While we're here in this terribly slow slog of murdering Reaver plunderers, I just wanted to talk about the bows for a second. You know, there are a bunch of mods out there that add craftable bows, and the craftable bows are other bows that you can access through the game. And I've tried pretty much every bow available in the game, and some of them are just a lot more accurate than others. Maybe that's just me, but I tend to find a lot of accuracy with the glass bow, which is why I use the glass bow or a dwarven bow most of the time for their lightness, their quick draw speed, and I can usually knock a bunch of arrows pretty quick and get them going. So that's the name of the game. How many arrows can you output? And later on, you will see it's pretty much like Chivalry is nothing but an arrow producing factory. So we're gonna complete a couple of the quests that we started.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone. Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Be careful.
Mark my words. Raven Rock.
I mentioned before that the prize was $750 for him. By the way, you can train with his wife in restoration magic if you want to. But this time I only got 500, and I forgot that the loot does kind of scale in most cases with your level, except for Whiterun, where all the quests just pay garbage.
Alchemical supplies.
Find my pickaxe. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
They serve the best. Can I help you?
You look able to bend. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Mavala, bless you. You found it. Well, you've certainly proven your worth around here to me. Please accept this gift as a token of my appreciation. Good journey, traveler.
And we're going to hop back over to Skyrim. And I'm actually in the neighborhood of Kynes Grove, north of Shorestone, the Carvanes. And I'm actually just here on an alchemy run, picking up all the alchemy ingredients everywhere. So that's what I'm doing amidst all this other stuff. Chivalry is grabbing alchemy items, and then yeah, there's a frost dragon over there that gives you frost breath. So Chivalry wants to take a shot at that. So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna mention that I'm not paying very close attention right now to where we are. I don't even notice those words that just popped up on the screen. So let's call that a bit of foreshadowing. What's that sound? Yeet! Yeah. I lost a lot of ground when I lost that save. Actually, I had to traverse, cut out about 15-20 minutes here as well. But love this dragon battle. Ooh, blasted me frost right in the face, and I'm only like 50% resistant to frost. 48 to 50, I believe. And the damage is just not there. I mean, you've seen the numbers on my bow, and some of this is me slowing down time with my archery skill, but some of this is actually recent dragon glitches. They have been getting caught in slow motion in the air. In fact, when Chivalry took out Kolskager, there was a dragon, I believe, nearby. Anyway, yeah, no, they keep getting caught up in the air, and the only way to fix it is for me to hit them with an arrow, which is easier said than done depending on their location. But this is a great dragon fight. I love this. Couldn't have gotten better timing, getting a lot of great shots in here. And let's see, he's gonna land here in a second. Ow, what? Oh, come on. That's one thing always happens in Skyrim. One enemy is never just enough. There's always more. And it's always a dragon plus. while I am using the mod Always Dragons and have been using it since the start of this playthrough on Legendary, I have not seen as many dragons. One thought I have, and it was expressed by another YouTuber, fast traveling, I think, spawns the random encounters more often. So if you're on foot or taking carriages, you don't really encounter as many things. So I think I've just been encountering less and less things. And while I am on my way up here to grab the shout from the word wall, again, this was me on an alchemy run, so I am literally grabbing everything. And I will admit that I did mine those 2 ore veins that we passed, but I edited that footage out. So, love this frost breath. Love to use it. Does a lot of damage. Actually, you can kill people pretty instantly with this shout. So, well worth getting. And here we are running up to Mazulft, which was one of the other goals I had for being in this region. I have started Lost to the Ages, the quest for the Ethereum Wars, and I do have a copy in my inventory already. But since I haven't gotten out to Markarth and Arkingthems, and I was in this area, I figured I might as well come here because I know this one is going to be here behind its locked gate.
What the?
Usually I do rush to get the ethereal crown so that I can utilize it as quickly as possible, and in most cases that means that I have to be prepared to lose my helmet in exchange for that. So I'm kind of not rushing for that purpose. I mean, I'm certainly not going to choose any other ethereal item. I just don't see the point. But yeah, so I like this helm, and I like the enchantments that I've got on it, and I'm not in a hurry to lose it, but I am going to take Chivalry, and we're going to run out to Arkingthems at some point soon. So that is in the future. Right now, we're just going to take all this sick loot, all these dwarven ingots, fantastic. Love it. Free crafting material. I'm only in my 60s in crafting or smithing right now. So I have to get that up a little bit too. And we're just going to go up here and get the tag on the location so that we can travel back here at some point if we want to. Going to loot this kitty cat's body.
All gone now.
You know, has anybody else noticed that the Khajiit never have anything good on them? Anytime you find a dead Khajiit in the world, they have rubbish. Absolute rubbish on them. Nothing. So yeah, here we can see my smithing is at 62 at the moment. I gotta work on it. I want to do it. This is the modded enchanting tree, which just makes things slightly easier to access with your points. And my archery is up to 67. Which is great, which means 70 is coming soon. And yeah, throwing another 20% on armor. That's going to wrap up this episode, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.